There comes a time in almost every woman's life where we are in the search of someone to be by our side. For some women, this search is easy. It happens early in life and effortlessly because for some women, they find their soulmate or their spouse or their partner in life as early as elementary school, maybe high school, maybe university or college. Doesn't matter. But for some women, this never happens. And then again, for some women, they get multiple shots at finding love. Welcome to Uncovering My Voice, a Christian woman talk show where we listen to your story. How do we, as Christian women, navigate this journey to find love? The results are different because it all depends on the variables that's at work in each woman's life. So today, we're going to take you on a journey. We're going to listen to three beautiful women as they talk about the journey to finding love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this conversation, and let us hear your story. Ladies, welcome to Uncovering My Voice.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Now, I just want you to introduce yourselves real quick. Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Well, my name is Gabrielle Smiley. I am a young person, young aspiring professional in creativity, in design, in graphic design, and just still figuring it out.
Nice.
My name is Lesa. I am a system analyst for the past 25 years.
Nice.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Abigail, and I am a student at Humber College, and I'm studying early childhood education.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. So I'm just going to jump right into it, right? Because we've been having this conversation, and I just want to get your opinion, your definition of the words dating, courting versus exclusive. All these words that are being thrown around, what do they mean? And in your experience, what do they mean?
For me, dating versus courtship, exclusive. You could say courtship and exclusive is the same thing. Because
Okay.
if you're going to do exclusive or courtship, that means you're serious. There's something, there's potential. You're looking for something. You're looking for a commitment.
At this point.
At that point, it's a relationship built into a marriage.
Right.
Dating, you're trying to figure out, do we always share in common? What
Yes.
do you like? What do I like? So yeah, to me, dating is finding out what's
Looking
out there,
around.
looking around.
Yeah.
Courtship is now, this is it.
Oh,
So
We're
now
done looking around.
We're done looking around. We finished looking around. So
Okay.
now we are just working on each other to say, let's see, what's the next step?
okay. Anybody else have?
I agree with Lisa Ray. I think that, being exclusive is as close to courtship, but it's almost like there is an end goal of we're just together. Don't know if it's for marriage, but it's just us together where it's a bona fide relationship. And yeah, I agree. Dating is kind of like just getting to know people, seeing if there's interest, compatibility, and exploring options to just,
Yeah.
see what's out there and figure it out too. And yeah, courtship, I believe, is more solid where there's an end goal of marriage and taking it to the next level. So it's more serious, probably not used as often now, probably back in the day, but
Okay.
I
like how you say back in the day. I'll pick you up on that in a little bit.
Sure.
Who's this?
Yeah, who's this? I don't know. Maybe she's referring to my days.
Well, what I think dating is, as I said before, finding finding the opportunity to, just searching who actually fits your space or,
Yeah.
your spot. But for courting, it's like that you're ready for marriage because that's the only
Yeah.
thing that's different between
This
you
is the one.
and yeah.
This is the one. So, you touched on back in the days.
Yes, I did.
Back in the days when I was young, I never knew anything about courting. Okay. So luckily for me, I found my forever person. But we never courted.
Okay.
We never dated. There was no dating. So I'm just like, I want to know, is there a Christian perspective on what is dating versus a world perspective on dating? And I'll tell you where I'm coming from. Like for me, back in Jamaica, dating is we're together, we're courting, we're getting married. That's dating. So the word right now is like being used in a different context. And I want to know, what is a Christian woman's perspective on all these three words? I don't really care which one. Because are we allowed as Christian women to date?
In the modern days,
Modern days, yes.
because let's say, because back in the day, there was no dating.
There was no dating.
You're either with the
There was no
person
dating.
or you're not.
You are together.
And if
go
you
out for
are
a drink.
and if you are together, then there's an expectation that this is it.
This is it.
You know,
You take me for a drink, we're gonna get
you
married.
you're gonna get married.
Yep.
And when I mean back in the days, we're talking about in the 80s.
Yes. Or even 90s.
Well,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
in the 90s. I got married early 90s.
Okay.
You know,
So did you date? I think we can piggyback on you now. Did you date?
what dating is today versus then, I would say no.
Okay.
It was an expectation. We are together. The expectation was that we are going to be together forever. This is going to end up in a marriage.
Okay.
So there was no, we're going out, we're going to coffee, we're going to movies, we're going to tea. And
Sure.
we have to think of it also that the era changes, time changes.
Yeah.
Each generation, things change.
Yes.
So time changes, we have to change with it. And as a church and as a people, we can say because we're Christian, we have to change with the time. However, we have to keep in mind that we are called as a peculiar people. We have to stand out different. We can't do as the world do. However, I still think we are able to now, in this day and time, date
As Christian women.
as Christian women.
So I want to ask Gabby this one. So Gabby, what is dating in today's world? Because from my expectation, from my understanding, people your age group and Abby, and I don't know, maybe Lesa too,
Yeah.
they are seeing multiple people.
Oh, yeah.
I personally am open to dating. I do date, but I date one person at a time to try to get to know them first. If it doesn't work or it's not getting anywhere that's kind of like serious to where we're dating, then I'm gonna move on and date somebody else, but not actively like I'm trying to go out to date, but just the way how the scene of events may occur, then that's probably how it will happen.
So you think it's okay for Christian women, and I guess you can chip in here, Abby. Do you think it's okay for Christian women to date more than one people?
I think it's perfectly fine to date at the same time more than one person. Just be clear and open about it, and don't like lead the person on to think that it's a serious relationship in terms of the definition I said, so that there's an understanding of that I am just
So just
going
so
on
we
dates.
remember, her definition of dating is just getting to know the person, right?
Yes. I think I'm getting myself in trouble.
No, you're not.
But
We just want to make sure
let
that
me
we're on the
just
same
go
page.
back. Let me just explain myself some more.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, dating would be like what you said, like a relationship.
Yes.
Dating, or we're dealing, or
We're
we're
dealing, or we're
talking.
dating, or we're dating.
Yeah, we're together. So
Yeah.
that's why it was high school. But I think as I got older and out of high school into college, and after college, now it's like, Gabby, you can't waste no time anymore. So it have to be either courtship or we dating. It's just me and you type of thing.
Yeah.
But more or less got it out of my system. So it's just dating, like getting to know you. So
Getting to know yourself.
I'm taking some steps back.
Taking
right
some
now.
steps back, yes.
Yeah.
So Abby, so I know you told me you have no experience with dating, but what is it that you think dating is supposed to look like for you?
For me, I'll say finding the right person
Yeah, but how?
by asking God to show me the right person. Cause if it's not alright, if the person is not right for me, alright. As what Gabby said, I'm gonna move on. Like, time waits on no man, so I'm just gonna
Check the pun. Time waits on no man.
I'm just gonna keep it going, like keep the ball going,
Yeah, keep
until
the
I
ball
actually
rolling.
find the right person. I'm like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But there's a stigma that comes with that also.
Tell us.
In today's society, especially in the church, in
Yes.
Christianity. So you're dating as a young woman. So you go out with this person maybe 1 or 2 times, but then you realize, no, it's not for me. And then you date another person, and then how many dates do you actually go on before you says, okay, let me take a break? Or society look at you and says, oh, she's easy, she goes around a lot.
Whose business is it now?
Exactly.
If you're dating,
Yeah.
who knows that you're dating? You go out for
Right.
coffee today. Do you go and broadcast and be like, oh, I went on a date yesterday and I'm going on a date tomorrow? It's like, this is like a personal thing, right?
It is.
Right, right. Yeah.
It's
You know,
private.
unfortunately, it comes with a stigma in today's society.
And I'm just gonna so we can be clear. For me now, the definition of dating is, as Gabby said, it's just you go out for a drink. And I don't want to say coffee because we don't drink coffee. You go out for a drink with someone today, and you talk, get to know the person. It's not a one-on-one hold hand, hug up, and kiss. That's not the dating. We're just talking about, you go out, you get to learn about this person, what they like, what makes them tick. And then you decide, no, not for me. So maybe you can go out on a date with somebody else tomorrow. That's not from my era because I couldn't do that, right? So ladies, let's just jump ship over to my next question is, should a Christian woman, or should a woman invite a guy out on a date? Oops, Abby's hand went up.
I will say it depends on the woman herself. 'Cause if she is ready for emotional, physical, spiritual, all those stuff, then go ahead. But if you're not ready, I'll say take some time on yourself until when it's the right time to know, okay, yeah, I'm ready to.
Okay, so
I'll
depends
say
on your side.
it depends on the woman. That's all I'm gonna say. It depends. 'Cause if I was ready, then okay, fine. Yeah, but
Yeah?
since I'm not ready,
So do
I'm
you
still
think
taking.
if you see somebody that you really like, but they're not noticing you, do you think it's okay for you to like go up to this person and like invite them out on a date where you can get to know them?
No, because it worked both ways.
Yes.
'Cause if the guy likes me,
So he should be the one to.
he's supposed to ask.
Okay.
And if he's not going to do it, then okay, I'll just go. But I'm just still waiting.
Oh, you want to wait?
I want to wait.
See? Now, that's courtship in our days.
Okay.
In our days, that's
Yes.
courtship.
Yeah. She's
The
trying
guy
to
is-
mix me up.
The guy is the pursuer.
Okay.
The woman is waited to pursue, to be
I
pursued.
didn't think so. I didn't grow up on that premise. I would ask.
No, well, for me, our understanding then, you don't go and ask a guy out.
That wasn't mine. Sorry.
A guy ask you out. That's, even if when you're doing exclusive, he's the one who takes charge.
Okay.
Bring you flowers, take
Okay.
you out,
Yes. Yes.
bring you to meet his family.
Yes.
But modern day right now, my opinion, there's nothing wrong with a woman asking a man and I am guessing that at this point, if you feel comfortable to ask a person out, that means you've been acquainted.
Okay. Okay.
It's someone you have been passing, maybe
Or,
smile at, talk to, say hi, but it's not
Gotcha.
just, it wouldn't be just for someone just playing off the street or, someone
Yes.
you've never met. Your path has crossed.
So what about the person playing off the street? You don't think that it's okay? You see a guy, like I see Sean out there, and I'm like, I like that guy. I'm gonna approach him.
Does that-
Playing off the street, never met him before.
Does that really happen in life?
Yes,
It
it
does.
does.
Okay. It never happened to me, so I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
happening.
You know,
It happens. It's
happening.
it doesn't. And just to bring some, because I am dating. Well, I wouldn't say dating. I'm exclusive.
Oh, okay.
And the person says to me, if you are ready for marriage, don't wait for me. Ask me to marry you.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Seek
So
and
I
you
guess
shall
we'll wait to
find.
see what the result of that is.
Yes.
We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
Seek and
You know.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl making a move or shooting her shot, but
yeah, sure.
The
I
language.
do think that there has to be some tact with
Yes.
it. There has to be some strategy.
Okay.
Because I do personally like when a guy is the one to initiate it. So I think women can do it in a subtle way where it's like not as shown. But if she's direct too, good on her. Good on her. But for me personally, I've never been moved to do it. So
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it. But I
And you
think
never lost out on talking to a guy because you refused to make that move. Have you ever lost out on that opportunity?
I think I have. I think I have. But I waited so long because it would be, I don't think I was as mature. So I waited so long. And after you tell them, it's like not mutual. And I realized that with women, not just with me, I think we more have a fear of rejection. And when we get rejected, it's like, how do we recover? We don't
Yes, how do you
recover as
build up?
well. So, yeah, more or less would prefer a guy to check me.
It's more emotional with women.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do believe men are hunters, women are more the gatherers.
Yeah.
And there's everyone's Jack and
Yeah,
Jill. So
and I like what Lisa said about
works.
women being more emotional, because for most women, even when they say, "Oh, we're just dating," there's always the emotion. The emotion
Yeah.
is intact there
Yes.
from the get-go.
From the get-go.
From the get-go. All right, so here's my next question. How do we feel about being set up?
I used to be open, but I'm not for it anymore.
Sounds like you've been down that road.
I've been there. I mean, if it only God would be like, Gabby, just give it a chance. But even after that, I'm just like, no.
So you've been set up before.
I've been set up a few times, and they got to a point of relationship, and they don't work. So I'm happy, satisfied with no longer being set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I've never been set up, so I don't have an opinion.
And you've never set anybody up?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay, okay.
Same.
I've set people up too.
But did it work?
Yeah, they do work, but it's just to be open. I think in dating, it's all about being open and seeing how well there's a connection, because there has to be a connection. So, just follow your gut.
Okay, here's my this is a very solid question. Like, online dating, this is a thing now. Before, people used to just meet people face to face and talk face to face, but the big push now is online dating. Is this something for Christian women?
I think, as Christian women, we should be mindful because our body, is a temple of God and we're supposed to respect it. So we should supposed to glorify God in any way that we do or say.
Online dating.
I've never tried it.
We haven't tried it, maybe because of where we are in our lives. But how do you feel about it? Like, you know of people doing it. Do you think it's okay for Christian women to date?
I'm a people person, face-to-face person. I am not rejecting it, that I have never done it. However, I wouldn't say I would never do it.
Okay.
I guess there's Christian online dating sites that you could go on. I have seen a lot of successful marriages from online dating. So if it is for you, go for it.
Okay.
If it works for you.
I'm open. I think it's fine. I mean, if a Adventist church or a Christian church is set it up, I don't see why there's a problem with it. So I think it's working, and being over here where there's more single women than men, it kind of improve the chances or probability of probably meeting someone who could match. So I think it's okay.
It wouldn't be a bad avenue, hey, if the church say they have singles meet singles, at least with the expectation that these are people of the same faith, the same Christian belief, versus going out in the world on the regular sites to look. So it would work, and it could work.
Yeah, I agree. I've never done online dating. I've never really met anyone online. I mean, that came in when I was long married and over the moon. So my last question, ladies, how do you feel about dating men outside the church?
I'm all for it. I think it's fine to, as long as you know yourself, you know what you want, your goals are aligned and it's grounded. It's really up to that person to decide, like, will I continue a relationship like this? Can it go to the next level? But they have to decide that with their own choice. And I feel the same way for myself. I know there's a such thing as evangelical dating, with the hopes that he may come to my denomination. Yeah, it can work, but I just personally feel like it's okay. So that's all I will say on that.
Okay.
Well, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Men are not sitting in the church waiting for us. And there's not a lot of men in the church.
Okay.
So, yes, sometimes you will find someone outside the church. However, what is important to me is the person's belief. Are you a Christian? Do you have a Christian belief? Do you support me in my Christian journey?
Yeah.
Because if you are going this way and the next person is going the other way, I can tell you it's not going to work.
Yes.
All right.
So you have to be both, even if he's not of the same faith that I am of, but he is a Christian-minded person. That is important.
Okay. All right.
I agree with them.
Yeah.
If you, that's what Gabrielle said, know your worth, know what you want. And if you guys are committed into getting married, I think the woman should, I think the woman should bring him into the faith. Or if he doesn't agree, then okay, as I said before, time wasted no man.
Like I said, the variables are many because different moving parts for different people, and the results are all different. So unfortunately, we have come to the end of this. I really enjoyed this discussion, but unfortunately, we have come to the end of it. I just want to let you know that if you have a story about dating and you want to share, please put it in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, like this conversation, share with a friend, and more than all, let's hear your story. And for us at Uncovering My Voice, it's bye-bye.